ஒரு பிக்கஸ்ட் லெவல்ல பிளான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறது பண்ணியே
வெரி குட்.
ஆகணும்.
இல்ல அது ப்ரீ ஷெட்யூல் பண்ணிட்டு நம்ம அதுக்கு தகுந்த பிளானை வச்சு ஒர்க் பண்ணிக்க வேண்டியது.
கண்டிப்பா சார், கண்டிப்பா, டெஃபினட்டா சார்.
டீம் நல்லா இருந்தாங்கன்னா இன்னும் நிறைய பண்ண முடியும்.
அதுதான் பெரிய டிஃபிகல்ட். நீங்க நினைக்கிற மாதிரிலாம் இப்ப கிடையாது. காசு கொடுத்தா என்ன வேணாலும் பண்ணுவாங்களே தவிர டீம் பில்ட் பண்றது இஸ் நாட் அன் ஈஸி. சேலஞ்சஸே அங்கதான் இருக்கு. மணி இருக்கும், பட் ஆனா அதை எக்ஸிக்யூட் பண்ணது டீம் இல்லைன்னா எல்லாமே கொலாப்ஸ்.
ஏன்
வெரி டிஃபிகல்ட் சார். லைக் மைண்டட் பீப்புள் பிடிக்க முடியல. அதே மாதிரி நாம ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்ணா நைட்டு 12 மணி கூட ஃபோன் கால் பண்ணுவோம். ஆனா
ஆமா
பட் பீப்புள் இப்ப அந்த மாதிரிலாம் கிடையாது. எனக்கு 30,000 கொடுத்தா நான் ஒர்க் பண்றேன், அவ்வளவுதான். ஜஸ்ட் மேட்டர்.
புரியுது
ஸோ அவங்ககிட்ட போயிட்டு நம்ம விஷயம்லாம் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கிறதெல்லாம் செல்லுபடி ஆகல. பட்
புரியுது.
அது கொஞ்சம் டைம் எடுக்கும் சார்.
Yeah. கொஞ்ச நேரம் வெயிட் பண்ணுமா, ஒரு 5 minutes ஜாயின்
டெஃபினட்டா
பண்றவங்க.
சார், டெஃபினட்டா சார்.
சண்டே வந்து எல்லாரையும் கொஞ்சம் எழுப்பி கொண்டு வர்றது சிரமம்.
இல்ல சார், அதுவும் இப்ப ஆக்சுவலா நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்க சண்டேல இந்த வெயில்ல கிரிக்கெட் ஆடிட்டு இருக்கானுங்க. நான்
ஆமா,
பார்த்த ஒரு 1 வீக்காவே இந்த வெயில்ல கிரிக்கெட் ஆடிட்டு இருக்காங்க.
புரியுது புரியுது.
அதனால டிபெண்ட் ஆன சுச்சுவேஷன், அந்த இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட் தான் சார், வேற ஒன்றும் கிடையாது.
ஆமா ஆமா.
அஹ் இதோட இதுவே இந்த வெபினார் வந்து ஒர்க் ஷாப் மாதிரி அவன் காசு கட்டி படிச்சானா அவனோட வேல்யூ தெரியும்.
இல்ல இல்ல, நம்ம அது ப்ரப்போஸ் பண்றதுக்கு தான் அது. ஜஸ்ட் வாட் வி ஆர் டூயிங், வேர் வி ஆர் ஸ்டாண்டிங் சொல்லிட்டு we will create the awareness.
நான் கண்டிப்பா சார் தனலட்சுமி இன்ஜினியரிங் காலேஜ் சேர்மன் இருக்காரு சார். அவர் வந்து ரிட்டையர்ட் ப்ரொஃபஸர், அண்ணா யூனிவர்சிட்டி, கருணாமூர்த்தி பேரு. அவரு வந்து அவர் காலேஜ் இப்ப எனக்கு விசிட்டிங் ஃபேக்கல்ட்டியா போட்டிருக்காரு.
ஓ.
அவர் வந்து உன் காலேஜ் மாதிரிப்பா, நீ இன்னும் ஒன்றும் டெவலப் பண்ணு, யாரை இன்வைட்னு ஒன்று இன்னும் செலவு பண்ணணும்னு சொல்லு, நான் உனக்கு பண்ணி தரேன்னாரு.
ம்.
நான் இல்லை சார், நமக்குன்னு ஒரு சில நம்ம வெல்விஷர்லாம் இருக்காங்க. அவரு நான்
ஓகே
அழைச்சிட்டு வரேன் சார், நீங்க கொலாபரேட் பண்ணுங்க, நிறைய யூனிவர்சிட்டி எடுத்துட்டு வாங்க, நான் உங்களுக்கு பண்ணி தரேன்னு சொல்லியிருக்கேன் சார்.
ஓகே ஓகே.
ஸோ நாம பண்றதுக்கு நல்லா இருக்கும். ஃபண்ட் ரைஸ் பண்றதுக்கு இருந்தாலும் அவர் சப்போர்ட் பண்ண, ஒரு இடம் வேணும் இல்லை ஒரு பெரிய ஈவெண்ட் பண்ணாலும்
ம்.
சப்போர்ட்.
வெரி குட்.
ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி நம்ம ஒரு ஒரு டிஸ்ட்ரிக்ட் ஒரு காலேஜை நம்ம அடாப்ட் பண்ணிட்டோம்னா ஈஸியா நம்ம அப்படியே
ரீச் பண்ணலாம்.
ஸ்மூத்தா போகும் சார்.
ம்.
ஆடியன்ஸுக்கு ஆச்சு, நமக்கு பிராண்டு நமக்கு போகும், நமக்கு ஒர்க்கிங் எக்ஸ்பென்ஸ் வரும், கொஞ்சம் ரெவன்யூ
ம்.
ஜென்ரேட் ஆகும்.
Yeah.
ஓகே.
உங்க டீம்ல யாரும் ஜாயின் பண்ணலையா இன்னைக்கு? எல்லாம்
அவங்களும்
ரெஸ்ட்ல.
ஆமா சார். ஏன்னா அவங்களுக்கு லீவே இப்பதான் ஒரு 10 days தான் சார். இன்னும் ஸ்கூல் ஓபன் பண்ண போறாங்க முன்னாடியே.
ஆ.
அஹ், ஒரு 2 days பேக் தான் இவரை போய் பார்த்துட்டு இருந்தேன், வேல்மோகன் சார்.
ஓகே.
அவங்களுக்கே இன்னும் யாருமே லீவ் இல்லை, எந்த ஸ்டாஃபுக்குமே லீவ் கிடையாது இன்னும்.
ம்.
லாஸ்ட் ஒரு 1 வீக் மட்டும் தான் சொல்லியிருக்கிறாங்க. ஒர்க் பண்ணி தான் சார் இருக்கிறாங்க. நாம தான் நினைக்கிறோம் எல்லாமே வந்து லீவ், அப்படிலாம் இல்லை, எல்லாரும் வேலை செஞ்சுட்டு இருக்காங்க. கரஸ்பாண்டன்ட் கூட அது
ம்.
அவ்வளவு நேரம் ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காரு. இன்னும் அந்த மெச்சூர் ஆகலைன்னு தான் தோணுது. இன்னும் நம்ம அந்த கமிட்மெண்ட், இன்னும் அந்த கோலை இன்னும் நாம தான் அதை சரியா எடுத்துக்கிட்டு பண்ணாத மாதிரி தோணுதே தவிர, அவங்கவுங்க ஒரு பெரிய கிளாரிட்டா ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறாங்க.
Yeah. So let me go. 1 minute.
Yes, sir.
There are several people joined already.
ஓகே சார். எவ்வளவு பேர் சார் இருக்காங்க?
7 பேர் இருக்கோம், நம்ம 2 பேர் சேர்த்து 5 பேர் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா. 5 people equal
Okay,
to
sir.
50.
ஓகே சார். நான் பேசுறேன்.
Yeah. Let me go.
Happy morning, sir. My name is
Hello.
Dr. Venkatesan.
Yes,
I
sir.
am from Coimbatore. I am part of a United UIT Educational Institution. I
Very
take
good.
care of placements.
Very good, sir.
I got
Nice.
your message yesterday from my friend,
Oh, very
Maharaj.
nice.
So I circulated to people. Hopefully, being a Sunday, I don't know whether when do they reach, or they may look at your Singapore time 12:30. They would have
Yeah,
come at 12 o'clock. I don't know.
Yeah, it's around 12 o'clock, 12.5.
Yes. Thanks, sir. What are the activities that you do, Dr. Bob?
Yeah, we will explain, sir. I will go
Oh,
through
yes.
my slides.
Thank you. No, I thought primarily before someone could come, I can talk to you. That is the
Okay.
reason which I called you. Nothing
No
else.
problem.
Because others should not think it is a silent.
Yeah,
Nothing is happening.
yeah. Actually, Mr. Balaji is the supporting element for me to host the program today.
Oh, very nice. Very
He is
nice.
from Village Technology School. He is
Mhm.
creating the venue for young children to learn the STEM-based education.
Oh,
In
great.
order
Where
to
is it, sir? Where
He
is
is
the
in
location?
Chennai.
Oh, he's in Chennai.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So he is the man of the match today.
Okay. No, I saw
Okay.
that association
Yeah.
of the trainers.
Yes,
So
sir.
I was just a little interested to know about it.
Yeah. I will go through because
Oh,
I will
yes.
be. Yeah. We are
Absolutely
having
no.
that society registered in Singapore,
Very
named
nice.
Guild of International Speakers and Trainers.
Very
So
nice.
it's almost more than 5 years we are running it.
Oh, yes. You have a LinkedIn. You have any LinkedIn group or you don't have?
Yeah. We don't. We do have in Facebook, but we don't have in LinkedIn. We will
Because
create.
LinkedIn is more professionals connected.
Yeah. My profile is there, but Guild of International we did not start it yet. Yeah.
Okay, I will go there and
Yeah.
send a connect to you
Okay.
in LinkedIn. How should I search for
Dr. Balakrishnan Ramanathan, the same name, Dr. Balakrishnan
Dr.
Ramanathan.
Dr.
You can find it there. Yeah.
Dr. Balakrishnan
Ramanathan. Thank you for joining, sir. We will discuss later. You can find me.
Absolutely no problem, sir.
Thank you. Nice to connect you.
Ramakrishnan, sir?
Ramanathan.
Yeah. How do I see the tag? Because there are so many Balakrishnan,
with my photo, you can find it there.
I saw it. Thank you. Again, you are based out of Singapore.
Yeah.
I've sent a request.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Good morning, Dato, sir. Good morning, Pichai, sir. Good morning.
Morning. In fact, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, almost we are in the border, noon to morning. Yeah. Thank you for joining today. Yeah. So I will start it now.
I just cancel up a few appointments.
Okay.
And I want to join up to a long time. It has been long time in a Zoom meeting.
Yeah. But this is really wonderful because we have Mr. Balaji with us. He is doing a lot for STEM-based education for the schools and colleges.
Very good.
Very passionate robotic and automation engineer. Yeah.
Good.
Yes, created a lot of it.
it's a general knowledge for us.
Yeah. Also, the future generation must need to go through with that.
In fact, we are. I'm looking out certain things, but I think now it will work because Virchaka Rasi is already coming to the spotlight already. After long Virchagam has now for 1 year, it will be Guru is shining on us.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Several things will come take into place.
Yeah. So shall we start the program? Once finished, then we can have a discussion about my presentation or Mr. Balaji one. So please be with us. We will expect few more people may join because it is noon time for Malaysia and Singapore here. Maybe we will expect few more people may join in due course of time. So I will start the recording and YouTube live. Good morning, all. Really, it is wonderful time for us to host this particular session in order to celebrate the Labor's Day, or Workers' Day, International Workers' Day. But May 1st have few commitments, so I couldn't able to make it on the May 1st. I thought and discussed with Mr. Balaji, who is the founder and CEO of Village Technology School. He certain goal sets in order to transform the school education, especially in STEM-based education, to incorporate robotics and automation, to train various kind of elements and focus for the young kids who wanted to aspirate and do well in the near future with the new generation technologies. So really, I have to thank for him to accept my request and coming to talk today. Myself, Dr. B. Ramanathan, I am the founder and CEO for ACE International Private Limited, Singapore. We are having certain kind of elements to upscale the business, especially business management consultation service in general. And we are willing to help different agencies or the corporations or other social enterprises, how to help them to leverage their upscaling level into the next moment in order to work well with the local, regional, or global perspectives. We are very much passionate for institute-industry partnership to build and support for the needs of the hours, for students and faculties together. Also, we are supporting for the startup ecosystem where they wanted to really uphold certain kind of importance for the need of ours in order to equip well, engage well, and explore well. With this, I wanted to introduce few more organizations, Guild of International Speakers and Trainers. We are providing the platform for public speaking as well as professional training. Where do we connect with many people because they are in need of the time. They wanted to learn and they wanted to engage certain activities. We are supporting for various kind of elements in Singapore or other countries who wanted to tie up with us. Other one is Global Skills and Training Consultancy. We wanted to support the training elements in different areas of expertise with the capacity holders who wanted to guide them, coach them, or transform them to catch up those skills which are not available for them to learn and explore. We are supporting for those kind of areas. We are very much keen to tie up with industries, social enterprises, government bodies. Other one is Singapore South Asia Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It is the business chamber. So myself as vice chairman, we are having different kind of business stakeholders who are willing and expanding to the global scenario. We are very much focusing for the South Asia region to tie up with Singapore, and where do we find it out to explore for the global scene. That is the aspects. Not much more time I don't want to take. Maybe I will go through with my slides and you can understand certain elements what we want to emphasize today. It would be a kind of opportunity for you to learn and get connected with us to use our service or focus in order to help your ecosystem as well as other elements which are helping for the social sake. I have to thank Dato Dr. Pichai from Malaysia. He's very good friend of mine. And a few more people I found here, Gauss Mohideen, Mr. Ashraf Shah, Dr. Venkatesan Lakshmi Narasimhan, and Mr. Ilangovan Parthiban. And I have to thank Mr. Balaji, who has agreed and supporting this particular session to get it benefit for the people. I wish to start my slides. Could you see the slides shared?
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to cover certain elements before Mr. Balaji is going to take his speech because he is a veteran and he is having all sorts of skill sets and focus. But it is my duty to focus for few things which we must need to keep in mind before getting into his particular idea or topic, what we want to learn from him. Current and future workforces, challenges and opportunities.
Sir, you
Today,
can make it as a full screen.
full screen, sometime it won't move. Maybe
Okay,
I will
okay,
try.
okay.
Could you see, is it moving for you? Is it moving for you?
No, not moving.
That's the problem. I have certain problem
Okay,
in my
okay.
thing. That's why I,
Carry on.
because, yeah, I will troubleshoot in Zoom. Because last time it was happening like that. So current and future workforces, the challenges and opportunities. Today, we are mainly focusing for the worldwide changes by incorporating the new generation technology because it was happening in due course of time, but during the COVID pandemic period, it was accelerating and it was supporting a lot for those people who are getting isolated from the global connection in physical mode. And it was supporting a lot for enriching the education and other aspects. Those companies who could not able to arrange the physical activities, but they make it for the particular element or conditions to support from the online sources. So we have to think the data sources are getting increased in a big volume, and there are a lot of elements available for the new generation technology incorporated kind of factors, especially the social media and IoT, data science, big data analysis, robotics, automation, machine learning, etc. But how do we support the youngsters who wanted to find out the way, especially to focus and procure the things which are very much needed in this time? STEM education is a supporting element, which are extracurricular activity adopted in many schools, like sports education or cultural activities. Many government, the Ministry of Education, they are thinking how to make it use for the schools and train them in particular area of expertise, especially the new generation technologies. There are many vendors like Village Technology School, also one of the expertise vendor for that, and they are supporting a lot for the school through their expertise or providing the workshop, training opportunity, or any kind of competition they have to learn and explore it. Myself, Dr. B. Ramanathan, I am the founder and managing director of ACE International. Already I briefed about me. So our knowing and unknowing conditions as of now, as I already mentioned, we do focus for certain elements which are in front of us, but we don't have any kind of focus like this iceberg submerged in the sea level. So under sea, we could not see the dimension or the conditions of the iceberg. But what we are seeing, the floating element exceeding towards the upper level. So we must need to go to deeply understand and making the analysis, whatever the data source, whatever the conditions are exploring us up now, because the world is changing in a fast manner. We must need to focus for those kind of areas which are coming very much new, but what is the gap available in the school education or the government sectors who wanted to aspirate well for those things to keep in hand. Future of work, the trends for 2024, there are several factors we must need to think. Artificial intelligence, building the capacity for the workers. We could not avoid those kind of elements for self-service, that is the intelligent work support through the mediation of artificial intelligence. There are other elements like delivering the digital mode for the employee engagement or experience, automated business operations, digital collaborations and adaptations, making the hybrid work facility for online or offline mode, like that. Very much we must need to think what are the sources or the platforms, tools, equipments, engagements. All these things are put together, the real task for us, how to keep in mind and explore it. The road ahead in front of us for the future of work in 2030, we must need to think the wide angle focus for the people, process and culture, because we could not change our mindset quickly in order to procure the sources or keeping the capacity to build for that. We have to go with the two kind of elements, rethinking the old one, how to reform or transform into the new things, and how to make the radical breakthroughs to get in our hand. It is the big task. Without focus or making the emergence for the work together with the technology or platforms or equipments, we could not achieve that. So we must need to keep our focus in view of procuring these sources to benefit for the community. Please mute your mic. Yeah. Anybody want to speak? I hear some noise. Future of the workplace in 2030. When we are focusing for the future of work, we must need to keep in mind for the future of workplace, how it would be the emotional workplace, the physical workplace, the technological workplace, the purposeful workplace. All these four different dimensions in the workplace, providing the supporting elements for the community, how to build it, how to make it possible. I think some noise. Balaji, could you meet them? Anybody open your mic, please mute. Some background noise I hear. Thank you. So whenever we are focusing for the ecosystem, there are several disruptions happening. How do we engage ourselves in order to meet up with the disruptional conditions? Technology is making us to keep it everywhere. Artificial intelligence, cognitive computing, robotics, they are all very much affordable at this moment. The volume, the tsunami of data, big data sources are the biggest task. How to intervene, how to analyze, how to figure it out for our betterment. All these things are putting a huge task for the companies or the ecosystem to manage as of now. So we have to think and procure certain kind of ways how to generate all these changes in order to support for the benefit of all these people. The future of work confronting one of the biggest challenges of the next decade. We have to focus certain elements, determining the right workforce and strategy. Without right strategy or the right workforce, we cannot execute any good functionalities or operations. Upskilling the individuals and workforces, that is also very much need of the time. It is a lifelong learning period. Learning agility is the must one for every individual or any organization who wanted to transform their business process. Finding the right talent acquisition is the biggest task as of now. The world level competition are in front of the talents to procure or acquire for the organization. So we have to focus well how to build the talents capacity for the workforce. Competing in the digital age, because of the digital transformational solutions available, it's a fast-pacing kind of thing. And many new technologies are emerging every day. Many new platforms and tools are available every day. Now the ChatGPT and other platforms are making the eye-opening for that. Gen AI or certain kind of online sources which are making the automated kind of social media connections. Attracting and retaining the talent, that is the sustainability or keeping the talent in the organization, also very big task. They are looking for the Fortune 500 companies, how to compete well, how to explore well or succeed well. So that kind of capacity every SME and startup ecosystem must need to think when they are starting the business and the new mode. Leading through the digital transformation also, because of the condition we have to come in front to uphold the kind of support for them. 9 future of work trends for the 2024. The cost of work crisis that is reaching very biggest task as of now. AI creates and making the challenge for those people. Taking the skills, the overtaking the human manual skills by the equipments or automation kind of supports. We have to focus those kind of areas. Climate change, the sustainability in the environment, that is also a kind of alarm. There are certain elements they are thinking how to make it use for the humankind. Work of the future, we have to focus whether it is manual in person or the data manipulation or engaging the digital technology sources, creating certain kind of passionate involvement for the conditions. Modular platforms, which is very much transferable or exchangeable or making the real conditions to fit into the ground. Machine, the augmented kind of supports for those machines, simulations, or other circumstances which will give the real-time experience for those people. Keeping independent or multidisciplinary by way of collaborating with the different stakeholders or vendors in the community level. Really thinking for the global perspective is the wonderful scenario. Without that, many things are getting failed as of now. Maybe they are good in one region, but they are not good in other regions or circumstances. So we have to think the global perspective is always good. Artificial intelligence, the technology landscape is giving a highlight for many people. So now the autonomous system through the machine learning or deep learning, neural networks or the recognition pattern, automated pattern. Many people, they are believing the security through that. Chatbots, neural language processing, real-time emotional analysis, and so on. Like that, neuromorphic computing, cognitive cybersecurity, next generation cloud robotics, thought controlled gaming, because now the online gaming sources are very big thing. Learning also now gamification mode. So in future, the people may have more attention towards the gamification kind of system. Robotic process and automation are the biggest source for us, and it is equipping and engaging the humankind very well. It's very easy to procure and learn to explore well as of now. Technical automation, that is the potential highlight things as of now. Impact of the adoption by 2030, that is the goal set. Many companies, many government, they wanted to focus in order to procure those kind of automation process into the ground level. Impact for the demand, it is becoming very high. The transets are getting changed due to robotic process and automation channel. So it is the time we have to think and focus very much for these kind of elements. Future of work, the rapid change is happening as of now. There are many strategies. One is the work-life balance, because they have to protect the humankind as well as the ecosystem. Where do they combine to work together with the machine sources? That is really a big task oriented, but the work-life balance is very important. Upskilling and reskilling the learning skills, either soft-core skills or professional skills or hardcore skills. It is the time for them to upskilling their skills and activities or attitude. Inclusivity and diversity. There are many things keeping inclusive in the ecosystem because of the divergence or diverse kind of things. Anti-work movement, because of the machine support and other aspects. There are many humanoid jobs or manual jobs are not going to available in the near future. Artificial intelligence are supporting a lot for the application-oriented technology, generative artificial intelligence, personalized via artificial intelligence sources, increasing the productivity and the efficiency. That is also a good element of supporting things for the organization. Legal implications, the compliance regulations or directions by the government. It is tightening the usage of artificial intelligence source because it should not deviate from the goal sets which are making them to align together. How the workforce skills will shift. There are several things from the structural design changes towards the companies who wanted to do the better thing for the organizational standards to compete well or sustain well as of the conditions. These are all the top ranked technology-oriented companies: Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, Nvidia, Tesla. There are still few more Fortune 500 companies who are also having the basic elements of technology. Without the technology, these companies could not explore well. So we have to focus for the startups or SMEs who wanted to procure or incorporate these alignments together in order to go global. These 10 tech trendset companies are pioneering as of now. AI, 5G factory, tailored insurance, artificial intelligence for all, cybersecurity, staffing automation, health data, next generation HR, circular economy, zero waste. If anybody is willing, we will discuss and collaborate for procuring all these tech trends to support for your needs, either application to the company or introduce to the institution how to build the ecosystem for the students. The highest valued startups in the world as of now, ByteDance, $225 billion worth, SpaceX next to that, Shine, Stripe. But many companies are available in US when compared to other part of the world. ByteDance only from China in the top. China is having a growth perspectives in order to develop the technology-based kind of ecosystem in the country, especially the infrastructures or business trends in the global sector. There are many immigrants migrate from one country to another country. Here, the founders who founded two or more unicorn companies. Unicorn companies are billion-dollar valued company. Recent days, the unicorn company emergence and the numbers are increasing. And in order to reach out to the global economic development kind of support, the unicorn company formation and explorations are very fast manner. So we have to focus how to keep our mindset in order to start a technology-based company to listed for the unicorn level. As of now, we are having the global GDP $105 trillion worth. USA is the top one, around 26.9 trillion as of now. China is the second one, around 19.4 trillion, whereas other countries could not meet out to that level. India is reaching near to the 5 trillion as of now. Their goal sets are making the reachability for that. Global economy in 2050, the 105 trillion will be getting doubled, almost $222.5 trillion worth. United States will lead ahead, but India is having the stepping goal set in order to change their global GDP level around 4 times. So we have to focus a lot for how to lift it up, how to procure it for the global GDP level, support for those kind of goal sets to reach in 2050. 4 times is very big, really. But China is getting only double, almost 19 to 41.9. But we are having a lot, but still we are working hard. We will reach to the top. That is the aspect I want to cover today. Without new generation technologies, it would not be possible. Freelancers, as per the gig economy sources, there are freelancers are getting increasing in the global level. They are the biggest workforce in many countries. Skilled workers are perfect serve are a entertainment kind of industry, social media industries, media industries. A lot of freelancers are emerging, and it is going to worth around 1.27 trillion as of now. Skills that we will get and focus to hire. Work from home is the condition in many countries or many organizations as of now. Tomorrow, the institutions will adopt this kind of scenario because of reducing the time engagements in the physical mode. It is more demand. That's why the freelancers are emerging, either the trainers or coaches or mentors or advisors and consultants, so many areas. The freelance jobs are getting increased and focused well through engaging different kind of elements through the apps or internet, YouTube channels or online platforms. Many elements are supporting for that. The future of work, the top industries, mostly they want to engage the age group 13 to 20 years, 21 to 39 years. The old technologies are not promising to do the better thing. So the future of work is having certain kind of way to incorporate the new generation technology. So it is the need of the time. We must need to think and reframe it as per this portfolio of the available talents. These are all the branded companies who are willing to recruit not only the talents, but they are looking for the holistic approach, how to engage the person or the personalities, very much supportive for the companies, uplift the organizational standards as well as sustain in the competitive ecosystem. They are looking for the optimistic personality, friendly, excited, who are very courageous to do the better thing or enter into the new areas. Creative mindset people who are very much confident and trustable, who are having the peaceful in mindset, making the work-life balance in their lifestyle. So these are all the values everyone must need to have when they are approaching or applying for the companies, because they are going to measure not only your educational talents as well as the skill sets what you have, but your attitude also playing a biggest role. ACE International Private Limited, we are having certain value-added products and services in order to uplift our support for the business excellence transformation through our consultation, auditing, certification kind of scenario, education and training for various kind of platforms like online, offline, or engaging the collaborative stakeholders to provide the betterment. Digital transformational solutions, research, experimental design and innovative product development, business management services and consultation, investment for companies to procure from governments, banking sector, non-banking financial institutions or shareholding partners, career advisory support for those people who wanted to catch up the real-time experience or incubation, internship opportunity for the students to make the particular job-oriented skill sets to learn and explore. Material sourcing and resourcing, either raw material or tailored make material or add-on valued material. So we are doing that kind of service. We are having the mindset for global immersion program in order to transform the people through the template, technical execution, managerial, professional leadership, authenticity or creativity, like thinker kind of mindset, to keep up the level of excellent category or excellent capacity. Global immersion is the biggest scenario, cross-cultural learning, and making them to put forth in front of the challenges, the worldwide kind of opportunity. So we have to focus and cultivate those kind of experience for them. STEM education, the applied learning program is providing the betterment. So we are collaborating with the Village Technology School, how to support each other's expectations or goal sets to meet out. Applied learning program, we are focusing for these kind of new generation technology elements, which are very much demanded as of now. School curriculum or college curriculum may or may not have all these elements in the complete scenario. So the real time in the working conditions or working environments are a real challenge for those people. So before joining the position, they have to focus or cultivate the skill sets which are essential for them during the time of learning in colleges or schools. Global education opportunity that is benefiting for you when you are having the international educational certificates or learning conditions. It is supporting for making you to be visible very perfectly, keeping the relationship in the global stakeholders very nicely, making the trust worth for you, keeping the network as net worth. That is the biggest support for you. Empowerment strategy for the capacity holders in order to go global connections. We are also supporting educational tools for school students or college students to visit the Smart Nation environment of Singapore, faculty development program in the international level to conduct various kind of thematic programs, and providing the internship opportunity for those who wanted to learn and explore well, conducting workshops, training, and conferences, seminars like this, online or offline kind of workshops or seminars. We are very much keen for that. We are also providing and supporting for the awards and the rewards for those categories who wanted to aspirate well or recognize well in front of the people and society. These are all the ebooks we have already published. If anybody is interested, I'm very glad to share it free manner. There is no cost, but we want to engage and explore the community to learn and prepare well for those kind of supporting things for their lives expectations. So if anybody required, please keep in touch through the WhatsApp. So I will get your information and share it through the email or WhatsApp manner. Thank you for listening to me. Hope it would be a kind of eye-opening for you before learning from Mr. Balaji. I don't want to take much of your time. I hand over to him. 1 second, I will stop my slides. The discussion we will have in the end of the time. Thank you. Thank you. So we will have the next speaker, Mr. Balaji Tirunavukarasu from Village Technology School. He is having 1 second. He born in 1989 in Tamil Nadu and his BE degree from Mechanical Engineering from Anna University, Chennai in 2011 and his MTech in Robotics from SRM University, Chennai. He is very much passionate for robotics and he has dedicated himself to work and develop all these skill sets in robotics for more than 10 years. Now he is equipping the student community to share the knowledge as well as skill sets which are very much demanded to build their capacity. He established the Village Technology School and Tamil Robotics Club in Chennai, where he has been raising robotics awareness among kids and teachers for more than 3 years. He has given presentations in robotics and more than 1,000 government school students in person and over 3,400 students in online. Also, he trained more than 250 teachers from both public and private institutions. He has more than 100 papers published in prestigious national and international conferences and journals putting together. During 2011, he completed a Tamil Nadu State Council for Science and Technology funded government project on solar aircraft and unmanned aerial vehicle design. For his unique efforts on robotics aircraft design, budding researcher has also generated and gained certain values, and they are recognized for the best project awards and the young scientist award from various organizations, including 4 international awards for his research projects. The All Council of Robotics and Automation has awarded Village Technology School with the best use of AI and robotics for startup award. Besides addressing students and faculty, he has created a number of educational based robot products in addition. As a result of his extensive research and earnest attempts to share his expertise and educate future generations in robotics, and published many articles and released a book as well in this regard. He has journeyed to USA, Japan, China, Malaysia, Singapore, and Taiwan. He has been interviewed by local TV channels, magazines, and some leading dailies. He is an entrepreneurial endeavor. His Village Technology School has already formed a partnership with 7 other companies to collaborate on the development of robotics related products and services. I have been invited to participate in 2 startup companies during the epidemic. We have signed MOUs with 5 universities, institutions for faculty mentoring and establishing the laboratories in their campus. He is always welcomed by different institution, organization for providing required educational robotic kits, teaching personal training, or focusing for the workshops and so on, or constructing and establishing the laboratory in the school atmosphere or institutional atmosphere. He is always to become passionate for his Village Technology School to assist in providing the essential educational robotic kits, training the persons and the personals, developing a laboratory for the schools and organization. All these verticals are giving very good highlight about the skill sets and passion of Mr. Balaji. Soon he will acquire the PhD in robotics and automation. I wish him for those kind of capacity he has to procure in near future. Without delay, I just welcome Mr. Balaji to make the day for us. Over to Mr. Balaji.
Thank you, sir. So wonderful, valuable your speech. And first of all, thank you for the great platform to give me. And your speech is very well. Give the more, I think, more informative, sir. Thank you, sir. Myself already, sir is now of the so my profile. So thank you, sir. I will talk now robotics education and skill set for the how to develop the students. Why I select the robot education. Sir, I will share the screen.
Yes, you can. Already I made you as co-host.
Okay. Actually, why I select the robotics? Robotics is a very need of next upcoming the 15 years. The dominate the every field like automobile to agriculture. Every sector should dominate the only one technology like robotics. So okay. Robotics education. Why important the robot education? The kids or college students to improving the upcoming technology like autonomous system, everything. But so build the innovators kids to college level or expertise level. This is our motto. But robot education pure create the.
But we can't see the slides. It is. Have you opened the slide, the PPT?
Yes, sir. You can.
But still, we are having the.
1 second, sir.
Maybe you choose the slide window.
Now it's okay, sir.
No.
Actually, I can see that.
Maybe you move out from the slide share. Again, you have to go to choose the.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Window of the PowerPoint.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
I think yes, sir. Now it's okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Education, robotics education must need for kids. It's a basic to advanced level, like a school level or college level or university level, or after corporate level. We are educate the basics, the fundamental, like small the mechanism, electronics integrations, computer science, to everyone the split up the every stage, like first standard, second standard, fourth standard, ninth standard, up to school education, to educate them the robotics, how to develop the real robotic scientist. So our motive, I told that same way of the pitching the one corporate schools. These are all our brand, like Village Technology School and the Tamil Robotics Club. So both are not on the same, but different
The
brands.
slides are not moving, I think. Now you are in the second slide, right?
Yes, sir.
But still in the first slide it is.
No, but delay, I think. Okay, sir.
No, still in the first slide. Yeah, now it is moving. Yeah.
Okay. No issue, sir.
Yeah.
These are all my brand, Village Technology School. Why I select the village? The village is that village is rural student to create the more innovators to our vision and mission statement, to create the more innovators from the rural sides. Our motive. So Village Technology School. So main motive over the domains, 3 domains: robotics, drone, this IoT. This is the major domain to create the more innovators, the villages. That's our motive. And the one forum, the robotics club, Tamil Robotics Club. Why Tamil Robotics Clubs doing the only for the community for activities robotics, especially for teaching the Tamil language. So already I teach the more 10,000 students to teach the robotics in fundamentals, how to make a small robots, the fundamental of everything. So teach out the governments to school students. Now moving. Okay. 3
Yeah,
years
it's
back,
moving. It's moving.
3 years back, we got the business from the Valamal School in Chennai. We got the established 25 lakhs in it's a great innovation lab, like a future skills lab. So create the own product to every product, like a humanoid robots, small lilibots, and drone, everything. So create the own product from the VTS, it's like a Village Technology to adopt the curriculum, like 6th standard to 9th standard, to adopt the curriculum, like robotics and 3D printing, IoT and AI and then neuromodeling. So to integrate on like one platform, like it's an annual program, like 45 hours to teach the everything, like a beginner, medium, or like a expertise level. These are all our curriculum the adopted. Now is the onboard of the 5,000 students in onboard in Chennai. Chennai, Valamal, Alapakam schools, CBS matriculations, and Chennai one more schools, Viluppuram and Thiruvannamalai districts. Now is the Pondicherry one more schools adopt the same curriculum with on lab implementations. This product is my college's. I have own made it for college days. So my inspiration of this kind of the projects, I developed same the brand name like Village Technology Schools. This product is particularly the learning the 7th standard student or 9th standard to make a small aircraft like a unmanned aerial vehicle. It's like a drone. So this my inspiration of my own products, not other copied. Okay, actually, this session, I think I told the every for technical, I concentrated my expertise here robotics. I told the every technical, not in other measurement side, but this slide only for the technical purpose. Okay, sorry for it's not in a story, but pure technical. Sorry, I told the every slide one. Basic of robotics is a father, is a old father is Asimov. You know everyone I think. But what is the robot? Is everyone ask what is a robot? Simple things. Robot is a one machines. It is a 3 elements like a sense, think, act. That's all. This is the robot is a represent of simple things. Sensing element. Think means thinking element. Act means the activators. This is called as act. These are all called robot. What is a robotics? Is a different. Robotics is science. Then this science, the interdisciplinary of mechanical science, the mechanical design and the factors of mechanism designs, material selections, and electronic science, electrical science, the voltage, current, everything to decide and then electronics means the integrated chip and PCB design, everything is involved with the science. Next on the information science also integrates. These are all called robotics, but robot difference. So if you first you know the two difference, robotics different, robot difference. How simplify represent of robots? You see that center of the robots without structure, without robots. You design first, you will adopt the every application to design the own section like a machine. I think humanoid robot is section to given the own space, own section to integrate them, integrate the electronics. After you integrate the programming to the data also. So that's all. First stage of robots is a section. Next one is the integrate the electronics after the programming for the your data. That's all. Who's the modern father of robotics? George Devol. So George Devol is a Russian scientist. He is received the 40 patents in the related the mechanical related or robotics related. So you create the first industrial robot like Unimeta. Unimeta is a pick and place robots like a factory operation based on a robot. So this world is the first robot to introduce the 1961. Basic robotic classification, generally the 3 classifications. You see that 3 diagrams. You know that the basic science. First of all, air-based and vehicles like air. It's an unmanned aircraft system. Next one, land-based on vehicles, unmanned ground vehicles. Third one, unmanned surface vehicle. These are all the common to everyone the environmental based on science working. So that's all the represent the simplify the picture based. Applications of robots. So first of all, robots applications based upon the every sectors like first sector industrial operations. Second is now is all application involved the robotics. First industrial, second on the healthcare, third on the transportation, logistics like drone system, sector examinations, space accelerations, rescue and search operations, defense, environmental monitoring, forestry, the agricultures. Agriculture dominate the every countries dominate the one platform of application, like especially the agriculture robot, Israel, Japan, Australia. These are all countries that dominate the agriculture robot, the field. Next on the sexual examinations, like robot dog. Robot dog is dominate the Boston Dynamics in US. That robot, first world in the supercomputer built the robots. That's a robot dog. Next on the space exploration robots. First is kind of the space robots. NASA is Mars rover is launched the 2004. After last year, ISRO can launch the rover. The same concept. That's a space exploration robots. Very, very need for the upcoming trend. Next on the such rescue operations. Rescue operations, Russians and China so dominate of the this kind of the robots in the market. This nowadays also. Next is defense. Defense robots use the dominate the real-time applications like automated encounter and surveillance the army purpose. So dominate the particular robots like a defense. Is called as iRobot. iRobot is a very, very toughest like step climbing and targeting the enemy is the most advanced precision. The bomb defense also available. Next on the forest, it's like the animal monitoring, the drone system, animal tracking, the next on the animal countable, like how many animals there in the forest to control the autonomous drone also. This kind of all the applications dominate the nowadays. Next on the you learn the basics types of the robots. Very simplified based upon the classification, like a stationary robot, but working, but not in move, but working. It is a Cartesian type. These are all robots only for the industrial operations, like Cartesian robots, cylindrical type, spherical types, SCARA, articulates, parallel. This kind of the robot only for the industrial operations, like production based, like all the automated factory, like car factory, so bus manufacturing, automobile industries manufacturing the small component to implement this kind of the robots. Next on the wheel-based, one place to another place, how to move based upon the locomotions, like a single wheel or a double wheel or 3 wheels or 4 wheels or 6 wheel, traced wheel. Those are kind of the wheel-based on robots. Third one, the leg-based. What is the leg-based? Leg-based means the mechanism, like a human, like a leg system means the human how to one place to move on down the step based, like one leg or bipedal mechanism, tripedal, so quadcopter, hexapod. These are kind of the leg based on robots. Next on the special purpose application based upon local, like swimming robots, swimming dynamics, playing robots, robotic balls, swarm robots, modular robots. This kind of the special purpose. Next on the micro robots. What is the micro robots? The below 10 centimeters called micro robots. Next one, nano robot. Nano robots, especially for only medical purpose only. This kind of the robot to cure the cancer like a cancer is a human body to give to drive also to dismantle this body. Next one, the soft robots. Soft robots is a soft material can handle the pick and place. Next one is snake robots. Snake robot, all that this kind of the robots only for the body rescue operation for the human life or searching the something that happened and the disaster finding the correct way. Next one, the crow robots. Next one, crawler. The finally one, the hybrid robots. What is a hybrid robots? Hybrid robots means the two mechanism integrate to the one mechanism, like a flying the flying unmanned aircraft, unmanned ground vehicle. Two domain they integrated the one platform is called the hybrid robots. Mechanical, the basic, you know that basic small components like how to secure the mechanism of mechanical components of the every robots. These are all kind of the components default like warm gear mechanism, phase gears, cage gears, Latin mechanism, spur gears mechanism, bevel gear mechanism, hierarchical rack and pinion mechanism. This kind of the gears are not so available the every robots. Next one, the major components, every robots, major kinds. What is a major kind of? First of all, thinking elements, the microcontrollers. Microcontrollers, so many available in the markets like Arduino, Raspberry, Node MCU. So many things available in the market. But you know that any controller, you know this language like C or Python, anything. Next one, the sensors. Sensor means sensing elements. Sensing elements totally available, 64 sensors available in the market. But you know that your basics mobile phones available, the 14 sensor in the your hand. How to working the small sensor like ultrasonic sensor, IR sensor, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and the GPRS camera, everything you know that the basic principle. These are kind of very, very need essential. You know the components details like sensors. Next on the application of humanoid robots. Basic of humanoid robots. Why humanoid robots do the like small industries like entertainment purpose, like welcoming robots, houseworks, education purpose. You know that 2 years back, like CBS school is launched the one. Like 3 months before, one school is Kerala is launched the science teacher is replaced the AI robots. Next one, the medical care, medical warfare robots, search and rescue operations is only the developing stage, not in product level, but only for two things. The humanoid robots now available in the market. One thing entertainments, another one the education purpose. That's all. These are all my articles, various repeated so many papers and magazines. You know that my documentary video also, then the BBC also. I create the more awareness, the government institution. This kind of the picture. One government school, I 1,300 students on spot. I give the talk and create the innovators idea like 1,300 ideas like essay competitions. The world record I created 2 years back is only the government students. Like 1 lakh is the funding. So one of the Japan trusted to provide the funding to establish our brand. What's the unmanned robotics? Is trending like next to the 100 years. The trend of the robotics means unmanned. UGV or UAV, UUS are just some of kind of unmanned systems based upon the machine vision and mapping for increasing the level of anatomies. The unmanned systems include the mobile robots in the warehouse, drone, the air, the underwater, and the self-driving cars on the streets. How these autonomous vehicles are improving, how they being used. The UAV, UAV is unmanned aerial. It's commonly known as a drone. Is an aircraft without the human pilots or passenger on board. UAV also component of unmanned aircraft systems, which is adding the ground-based control and a system communication with the UAV system. These are all the types of drones. First of all, the fixed wing rotor, like aeroplane model, like single rotor means helicopter. Tricopters, 3 rotors called as a tricopter. 4 rotors is the quadcopter. Next one, the multi rotors called as a hexacopter. That's all. This types of the UAV. This kind of UAV, DRDO is developed the real product like a UAV RISDM. Is developing the defense research and development organizations for the three service like Indian Army, Indian Navy, and Indian Air Force. The Indians own indigenous products like a UAV. The challenges in the robot stations. So challenges. First of all, challenges in the logistics, the movement and the transportations. Next on the supply chain constraint. It's concurrent about laying the completion on the robots. It's possible to access the potential health situation by the robot, like without human interventions. Like the monitoring and the tracking the data collection, all the capabilities of the robots. It is possible. Humans are social beings. This is natural for us see the interactions like so gatherings trust from the patient to go through the robotic process during the Linux is a big challenges. Requires to use the education as the learning the curve for end users to able to give the consultation through a robot. This is a perfect challenging alarming the challenges like 2015 the records forecast from the Bank of England that the UK's lost the 50 million jobs to the robot occupied 10 years 9 years back, but nowadays 2018 so broken steady state the 1/4 of all the US jobs were higher at the high rate of the risk of robot stations. But now the World Bank 2017's estimate that the robot would take over the 600 million jobs globally by the next 18 years, like 2032. Anyway, it's whatever maybe survey, but this is around the time like robots are going to be in the near future that dominate the every sectors. Future, what is the future? It's a very complicated, like what is about the service roles, where is the persons is a need of to offer a lessons or guidance, what about the tutor, teacher, lecturer? So definitely to replace. The robots are going to replace the school teachers, fitness trainers, and financial advisor also. This instructor or the advisor on the screens does not need to be a real person. It is just to think and act like a human. This is a big technology company expanding the rules of artificial intelligence. It's like both the Facebook and the Google are relying the that AI remove more incorporated posters. Since it is the companies the human content some moderate cannot review certain things from the home. You see that real nowadays. Robot scripts that had believed that humans would have and adjust the jobs, but the brief the fading out of fast. 2017, the Miskin the report predict that third of workforces in the US would be replaced by the automations and the robots by the near 2030. But COVID time that has advanced this timeline to change. Now it is really upon to the humans to decide how they want to integrate this technology in the world. Definitely go outdated. Human intelligence, artificial intelligence. Yes, whenever the advanced machines or technology might be become the human brains is faster without more cognitive capabilities. Human would make a better decisions compared to the robot because they are made up of the blood and the flesh rather than the red bolts. Okay, now the discuss about the skills essential for the robotics industry. This is a mandatory for every robotics scientist. First of all, math and science skills must. How the mathematics means the algebra, everything like the calculations, velocity, is everything you have that's mathematics knowledge also. What's the science skills? Science means apply for the science law, like So mainly Archimedes law means Newton. Everything is, you know, that science law. Next on the programming skill, like why programming skill must? Yes, logically, work out that there's a mechanism. You know the programming skill. What is the major programming skill? First of all, C++, or you know that like Python, MicroPython. You know any good programming knowledge. Next on the working on a team. Yes, definitely. You certain things you here you have must have some knowledge. You work on the other teams like one robot team like mobile robots team or unmanned road. Any you combine with your knowledge. Next on the complex solving the problem. Yes, definitely is you must is certain things create. Why I select the robots? Definitely the some problem the solve that robots. So you know that solving that machine problem. Next on the thinking creativities. Yes, thinking creativities is a very must. Like that robot sector mechanism, how the machines to thinking the creatively like animations also. Next on the active learning. What's the active learning means the update the every day like you update the everything like so many like articles or something related to the updation versions, update the technologies. So active learning is very important of robotics skills. Why are interest in the entrepreneurships? Small discussed, but I think these are all I have run the startups. So these are all very small like a short presentation. Why are interested in the entrepreneurships? I have a technological breakthrough. I have an idea. I have a passion. In this is the cases at the stage you have want to simply to uncover the world, the startup entrepreneurship if also still the startup. Yes, I have technology expert. I have an idea. I have passion. That's all. I have a robotic expert. I have an idea. I have passion. So I am entrepreneur. That's all. This kind of the so I push the I push the robotics education. What is a startup? Startup is an organization designed to innovate a new product or service under conditions of extreme uncertainty, like the startup plan. The organization encompasses the passion, vision, strategy, hiring, the accounting, financing operations. Yes, these are all. I create my vision, mission statement, strategy, hiring, everything. I handle the last 2 years before only one person, me only. And this conducts how this operate under too much certainty, the following leap of faith assumptions concurring the inventions like innovation, invention, and commercializations. These are all very important like invention, commercializations. This simplifies that having a products does not mean you have a business. Entrepreneurship versus a management. Why is a special? Traditional business taking the sessions, the perfect the product, even if it takes a great deal of time, hence it's a long cycle times. Larger teams is historical organization. So failures are unacceptable. But modern the business, the thinking is building the minimum viable products. Since the short cycle times, so focusing on the what customer you want, like screen the terminals, failing the precision for the success. Small teams and flat organizations. These are all entrepreneurship. The difference between the entrepreneurship and management. This is a startup, the reality. The gem, the reality is the most startup the fail. Why? These are 5 essential elements that lead to the successful startup. First of all, yeah, the great idea. The purpose of the startup. Next on the team and the executions. Next on the business. Next on the funding. Next on the time of execution. That's all. There are 5 elements very important the every startup. I same thing I pitch my idea same I execution the proven model. This is an Indian robot market landscape. India has only 3 robots for the every 10 10,000 workers only for 3 robots, but it is growing the fast. Around 2,600 units that were installed in the 2016, but 7 years before 2017, 3,400 units the installed in the India. But nowadays, last 2 years before, to increase the 30% of the estimated growth. Like still now this year also. What are the key players in India? Yaskawa, Kuka, Hyundai, Fanuc, ABB, Kawasaki, Whitman, and Star Automations. These are all kind of the dominate the industrial robots. It's accounted the 40% of the total market in share in the 2018. These are all market players are especially focused on more like welding, dispatching, the material handling applications also. Like industrial robotics market in the primarily the dominated by the application segments like such as like welding, material handling, painting, dispatching, and assembling also. Next on the partnership, mergers, acquisitions. So many companies that supported the other foreign countries to Indian startup to collaborate in 2019. Wipro Infrastructure Engineers, the partner, the Hanwha Robotics, like a South Korea based on a company for developing the cobot business in India. The cobot means collaborative robots, is a robot intended to interact with humans, is a share the workspace for specifically. Now, July 2019's Lockheed Martin, like a US based on aerospace and the defense companies signed the MOU, like a memorandum of understanding with the 3 startups from India. One thing, Terrero Mobility, Sasta Robotics, Noble Nanotechnologies. These are all startups will integrate with the Lockheed Martin's supply chain management and contribute the evaluation of the both Indian and the global aerospace and the defense industries also. Popular robots manufactured in India. First thing is these are a local brand like Sasta Robotics. Every company is only one domain to promote our brand, like Sasta Robotics, especially for the manipulator that can mimic a robot's action like a hand. It is automated human machines interface testing the platform being the advanced touch screen with voice commands, the hand gestures, feedback. The testing hand is the human hand. The Sasta also developed the fastest touch screens testing the robotic arm. The Cesar Scarro Bro. It is a headquarters in Kochi. Next one, the GridBots. GridBots is based upon Ahmedabad. The GridBots works in the field of nuclear, space, industrial robotics. Is develop the robots that can be used the inspections or welding and cutting operations. It's difficult to teach the space. With its indigenous research and manufacturing the capabilities of GridBots, has deployed the robots for almost all segments in industries. Is targeting the national or international the market also. Next, the Skylance solar robots is IIM Lucknow. The manufacturing the waterless suddenly the control the self-powered robotic arm for the robotic cleaning of solar models. With the India's rising the water securities and the challenge the manual or the traditional method of cleaning is cleaning the frequencies. The cleaning systems are better than the solution for the solar plant and industries using the solar panels. Next is Systematics. Systematics is the Bangalore-based startups. The robots, traditions, the mental fatigues, the assess task that the human labor is suited to perform the factory operations. Like Orange Robotics, the based upon Gurgaon and Singapore. For the create the robot for the warehousing, automation space, the collaborate with the Indian e-commerce giant like Flipkart and the providing the warehouse and the automation solutions also. Future of robotics in Indian markets. Unlike the Asian country counterpart of Japan, India's robotic industries is not taken off and limited to the manufacturing sectors. However, the rapid transformation and advancement in the robotic sectors in India, the comes for refreshing the development, the technology landscapes. India is one of the strongest growing economic among the Asian immigrants markets. Indian industries are rapidly moving towards the automation for increase the productions like a volume, accuracy, and the safety to build the industrial automation for increase the product supply and the domestic manufacturing also. Like Indian industrial robot market was evaluated already, like 4,500 units in the 2018, but now it's estimated to grow 30% like this year. Next 5 years to increase the 25%. For meeting the automation needs, recently in the 2008-17, Indian market installed the 30% more industrial robots compared to the 2016. Indian robots manufacturers are now considering the India as a primary destination for the product selling, not in a manufacturing, it's a selling. The perfects the conditions of alarming of artificial intelligence, machine learning, and IoTs and robotics will undeniable takes on scores of job in currently being tackled by the humans. But COVID-19 has changed the accelerations of this time. The robotization in the India, so particularly the professional service robots dominate. Yes. These are all, so I give the more information like some mixture of the technical and the non-technical. These are my presentation. If you want anybody like robotics related, you ask the questions. I give the more, give the information also. These are all my presentations, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Balaji. Really, it is wonderful, and it is explaining the actual facts and features which are taking into account for the people who wanted to learn and explore well through adopting the robotics and automation field. Really, you have done a lot of good jobs. We have to thank for making us to learn from you today in order to celebrate the May 1st day for this 2024 through our joining collaborative partnership as well as the support from each other. Definitely, I have to thank and making the day for us really. And we have a lot of opportunities, not only for educating or engaging, but the productions, especially the robotics,
yes,
like
sir.
other vehicles or other equipments or the machines what we use to produce for different sectors. But the robotics and automation equipments also, or any other small or large tools which are very much demanded as of now. So we have to focus a lot for that kind of manufacturing units in the large scale in India. Definitely, it will serve a lot for the employment support and other aspects in order to reach out the GDP level as well, global GDP. So we must need to focus and we have to think about that.
Yes, sir.
So now we will make the desk for opening to ask questions and discussions. Here, very little group, but I hope all of you are very vibrant group. Now, Dr. Venkatesan Lakshmi Narasimhan, he raised the hand. Please go ahead, sir.
Sir, very happy on a Sunday. We learned a lot of things. I wanted to connect to Balaji in terms of email and phone number. It will be useful. And there is a small comment. Maybe you can take it whichever way you feel. On a May Day, which is a Labor Day, we are trying to completely avoid the labor with robots. I don't know how it matched. Balaji sir should answer it. Thank you.
Yeah, truly, but it is the unavoidable circumstances. Maybe Balaji will explain for that kind of stuff.
Actually, robot, I saw not an occupied for the any human jobs, but human only occupied the machine jobs. பட் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு இது வந்து ஹியூமன்ல அந்த மாதிரி வரதுக்கானலாம் வாய்ப்பு கிடையாது. எந்த அளவுக்கு மிஷின்ஸ் வருதோ அந்த அளவுக்கு ஹியூமன் பவர் கண்டிப்பா தேவைப்படும்.
It started already when the machines are invented. Either they are using electric supportive machines or vehicles, or any
Yes.
other fuel-oriented kind of things. From the agricultural field to manufacturing sectors and other areas like the servicing and other supporting providers for not only vehicles, other
Yes.
sectors.
Yes. Yes.
So
Other
it already
sectors.
started, but now the new generation technology enhanced the occupants and applications, especially the artificial intelligence, robotics, because it is a very boring job. Manual things are not going to add on value because they don't feel it is good for them for the prolonged time to support in that particular desk. So that's why the elements are coming to hold the picture. But we actually, one thing I wanted to mention in order to raise the question related to the humankind or human welfare. Here in Nanyang Technological University, they created one institute, Nanyang Technological University Institute for Science and Technology in Humanity. The name is NIST, NISTH. You can Google up, you can find it out. This is the scenario where the machine resources and human resources are having the battle and who will win. But we have to find it out. It is the beneficial thing for the social cause and the organizational cause. They wanted to equip. Tomorrow, the unmanned vehicle will come on road, either a small vehicle to large bus. Now the MRT system also adapted with unmanned vehicle controlled by the centralized system. So there are no driver jobs, especially the vehicle operating driver jobs are not going to be very high. That's the way it is going to become automated and very easy to handle in order to maintain the safety and security or providing the better travel experience for the people. So these are all unavoidable circumstances I am feeling. That's why I want to share with you. Here I travel
Thanks,
with unmanned.
thanks for both
Yeah.
Balaji and you, sir. Balaji has shared his contact details. Happy, thank you. And
Thank
we
you, sir.
will reach out to him. If the PPT can be shared, you can, otherwise not required.
Okay, sir. Definitely. No issues. I will share, sir. No issues.
Thank you.
Okay.
So there are another person. There is another person, Mr. Ashraf. Please go ahead.
Once again, thank you very much to arrange these presentations and a very good discussion today, quite informative. I'm Ashraf. I'm from Bihar, but then for quite some time, I've been working here in private company here in Saudi Arabia. Related to the automation and robotics, recently, the government of Saudi Arabia have been pushing the industries here, particularly the manufacturing industry in Saudi Arabia, that you replace the foreign manpowers. And in this, the Asians manpower are dominated in the various types of the manufacturing sector. And they are saying that go for automation and robotics. So this is a challenge because not many Indians are working in different types of manufacturing industries. I would like to know from the discussion that how still we Indians, particularly the freshers, the technical people, engineers, can take short courses in automation and robotics and may try to satisfy and meet the expectations of these countries who are thinking to go for automation, because they need the skills, they need the robots. So there is a need, there is a room. But then our freshers and youngsters, they are not knowing where to find this type of skill so that at different level, they can provide these services. Thank you.
Okay. We offered already like short-term courses like a diploma in advanced robotics, industrial robotics. I have a curriculum at the international standards like Kargan Mellon based off on university, and I have the course also, sir. definitely we can do
This course is, what is the duration of this course?
it. Short term 45 hours, expert is 120 hours.
Okay, okay. And what are the minimum requirements who can qualify for these courses?
Minimum like school education completed.
Okay. Thank you very much,
Completed. Yes.
Balaji. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
sir.
much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, the future of